We've brought in a herd of 30 goats to clear the invasive species out of a wooded area just outside our cemetery grounds. So we had the goats here for the first time in 2013. It's the first time they actually did their job in Washington, D.C. And this is the second time. We've brought them back 2 years later. Goats are really an environmentally friendly way to clear invasive species that you need removed. It doesn't require the use of harsh chemicals, as we're right on the Anacostia River. And the goat's digestive system takes care of the seeds for us as well. So once they eat, and they will eat everything from about 7 feet down, once that's gone, it's gone for good. So you can't get cheaper labor, really. Our herd of 30 goats for 2 weeks, it comes down to about $1 per goat per hour. So you can't hire a human to do that. We actually had an anonymous donor this year contribute to the cemetery for the very purpose of hiring the goats. So that individual provided almost $5,000 for our program this summer. Once the coverage is out there, we usually get several thousand local people from the whole metropolitan area coming in to seeing the goats. We have some educational brochures out here to learn a little bit more about the goats and how they're so useful.
The president of Congressional Cemetery and all of the board members and staff are very concerned about the environment, and they know that they need to be good stewards of the land, and they wanted to clean up the unwanted vegetation that's choking out all the native trees that are potentially going to die off and fall into the cemetery if they don't clean it up. And they wanted to be able to do it in an organic manner, so they hired the goats to come in and clean up. It is a growing trend. We've been in business for 5 years, and we have seen a tremendous increase in phone calls and interest in hiring the goats. They're busy from April through November. They're not home. They go from one job to the next, and people are realizing that they need to pay attention to how we're cleaning up the environment.